You know what I'm saying?
me
And
ask you a
that's what it's
question,
about. Go ahead.
A lot of people like you?
The right people
Honestly.
like me. The right people like me.
That's a great answer.
The right people that need to grow and got good energy, they fuck with me at the highest level. Like, see me like a Malcolm X. They see me like a Gandhi or something when they see me in person. Like, there go Mr. Organic. I had people travel from Africa to come see me. I walk Brickell to be like, I can run the Mr. Organic. So that's what I worry about. All the peasants and non-believers.
Those gonna be the ones that don't like you. They hating. They can't. It's like what I said. If they can't compete, they start complaining.
Right.
Talking about
and
you.
God bless them. And that's the people that's trying to compete against you that they can't win. We not even competing against these people. We wish them the best.
Yeah, I'm here to motivate. That's what I do.
Yeah,
I don't
and
want
you
nobody
do that.
think I'm trying to look down on them because I came from the bottom. Like,
Right, and I seen that, bro. Like, when I seen your gram and, like, how you talked, it was like the real understand that. Like, you motivated people with money. You was the first of your kind. So we had different type of influencers, different type of innovators in this field of content and social media. But I feel, and I've been the OG in it for a long time, you was the first of your kind that come through with that money and that talk and motivating people with the money.
yeah,
How you did it. How you start that.
I'm not even gonna lie to you. Like me, I'm an outspoken person. I'm highly energetic, and it's for some reason like I reached a certain plateau, and when I reached that plateau, I just like I'm from New York, so I pop a lot of, and I guess people haven't seen that type of arrogance or no confidence where that just reached a lot of people's ears, and they're like, I've been around people like, damn, this really popping that, like he really talking that, like, he got it, like. Nah, I gotta meet him in person. Yeah, who is this guy? He ain't doing that. Like, who is he? Like, he's a magician. Like, he making.
What do he do?
Yeah, like
where he come from?
Even down to the females. Like, yo, why this so confident?
Yeah,
what's going on? Let me explore that. Like, what's going on? Like,
they want to see what it's really about.
Yeah, is it really real? Even on the gram.
Yeah,
I see people in person. They say, yo, I ain't even gonna lie to you, Prem. You nothing like you are on the gram, man. Like why'd you be like that on the gram? I be like, it's energy, man.
Yeah.
Only people that don't like it is people that's broke or that don't got nothing going on.
Facts.
I'm here to motivate. That's it.
That's it. That's all. Going. The people that are like insecure.
Yes.
Your security highlights their insecurity.
Yes.
Because you know who you are when they don't. So that burns their soul. Like, how else would you feel if you got nothing going on? The person feel like they got everything. You looking at them like, man, I could never be that.
And I'm one of them people, I tell people, don't be humble.
Right.
If you work for something, don't be humble.
Right.
What you being humble? What you work hard to be humble?
Don't make sense.
It doesn't make sense.
And they don't know the definition of humble. Everybody that's telling me to be humble, I like, go look at the definition of humble and come back and let me slap the shit out you for telling me to do that. To belittle myself for you.
Yeah. I think you actually spoke about that.
I did.
Yeah, I think you actually spoke about that.
Because it was my chick on here actually, and I had her break it down like, because she always be saying, you got to be humble. Like, go look at the definition right now on your phone. And she broke it down. I'm like, see, why you want me to do that when I worked my entire life to be this?
Yeah, work my entire life just to dumb myself down. What sense does that mean?
God, the one that blessed me. I've been this way when I was broke. So you think when I got all these glorious accolades, I'm going to calm down now? Nah, I got to light up the people. I got to light up the person. Me. If I was a kid and I seen me, I got to think about that boy. Yeah, I got to be like him. That's who I think about. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it's about. So let's get to the seed of this. Like, I always try to break down the nucleus, like where the greatness came from, because you're a legendary individual. These people need to know, like, where did you start? Where did you come from? I know you're from New York, but how was your upbringing?
Well, my upbringing was very good. I grew up with my moms. Let me start off by saying I was a gambler. I grew up with my moms. You know what I'm saying? She had a good job. She was a detective.
Tough.
I graduated school. I went to college. I ended up taking all the city tests, whatever test it was for a job. I don't give a whether it was train conductor, ambulance, firefighter.
Yeah, right.
Anything, I did it. I ended up becoming a court officer.
Tough.
I was a court officer at 21 years old. Then I was 1 feet in and 1 feet out.
Of course.
Got caught up in some getting money as far as like scams like that. And I retired from the job and I just went full-fledged in the street.
Yeah.
Now, if you ask me if I regret it, nah. Because for the simple fact, I feel like if I still had a job, I wouldn't reach certain plateaus. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I would have had a ceiling.
Right.
So when I became self-empowered and an entrepreneur, I started growing and growing and growing. And I took a lot of losses. I tell people all the time, losses don't mean nothing. You could take 1 million losses, but all it takes is that one win that'll change your life forever.
Damn right.
You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
And that's exactly what happened. And when that happened, I took advantage of that.
Amen.
I took advantage of it.
Yeah, risk takers rule the world. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it takes 100. You'll lose 100,000 making $1 million. You'll lose $1 million, make 10 million. That's the game. You know what I'm saying? And you could not ever make $1 million by being comfortable making 100,000.
I don't believe nobody just came or got to where they at just out the blue, just straight win.
Right.
I don't think that happened. I think a lot of people took losses and before they wins. You know, somebody told you they just took a win. I don't believe it. They lying.
Yeah, that's a fib. You know what I'm saying? As we call it.
Everybody came from somewhere.
Yeah, they had to. They had to. So people like have screwed it, like being like you say, he was a court officer. Listen, bro, I was in the streets too. I did all type of wild shit in my time. I don't give a listen. Whatever gonna pay them bills.
Yeah, job is a job.
Yeah, but
it wasn't been cool to have a job.
Right. Wouldn't it have been cool to learn some shit and have a 401k and get some money?
Yeah.
You know, it's crazy. Like, try to downgrade it for, man, I don't give a I work any type of job if I had to. I was working with a Lifetime chef and salads and shit I did as a grown.
Everybody started somewhere, man.
Hell yeah.
Future started off at Kroger's. Look where he at.
You gonna make fun of for stocking Chips Ahoy cookies?
Yeah.
Now look at him, look at you. What
Exactly.
you doing with your life? Because you want to be a dumbass criminal forever. People stupid, boy, I'm trying to tell you. And you had a good mom that had some structure and put you on, get these city tests. And that's what we need more in the community is people in higher situations to learn and teach us. You know what I'm saying? Instead of just putting us to the streets.
But that's why I use my platform and our voice because now we can be heard. So now when I speak, like when I talk through the social media platform, it might come off as ignorant or whatever, but only the youth and like people that can really read me, see what I say, because they take that as motivation.
Yeah.
Because a person could probably talk to me when I was growing up and I wouldn't understand.
Facts.
But if I would have seen me, I'd have been like, nah. Because I'm hand reaching these people like, nah, Premo did it. I can do it.
I can listen to him.
I seen Premo. I seen how he did it.
Yeah.
It's more believable.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep. And that's what it's about. It's about people looking like us that can get to us. Because we can't listen to no goddamn Carl Winlow type. We need a that's going to be fly with that shit on, jewelry on, big car. Hey, do this. What? This is what you doing? You ain't selling drugs? You ain't playing a sport? No, I did this. Okay.
Yeah,
I'm on it.
There's other ways to do this.
Other ways to do this.
Like that. Or
right.
Rap.
I was to understand the power of this content. Like, once I cracked the code of this, it wasn't no doing content, like being themselves. They were doing pranks and being goofballs and having families. They see me really come from nothing, from a basement, you know what I'm saying? Having chicks and really doing wild shit. Almost try to rob me, beat the nigga up, take the gun, almost kill. They seen real shit from a real nigga and then win. And that's why I show these people. I wrote books and everything that show people the blueprint how to do this.
I seen a couple of your movies. I seen a couple of your movies.
I'm like, come on now. God is great. Because that shit happens, you know, and we'll get to your situation, but that's part of the game. Like, I was ready for that. I knew it was going to happen sometime, and it was 2 in a row out of nowhere, but God was on my side. You know what I mean? But that's part of this shit. When did you get into gambling? Because I know you big in that shit, nigga. Like, that's what I'm saying. The first thing I seen of you were laying on the floor with goddamn 42 Dugg.
Yeah, because I got into a bike accident. I got into a bad motorcycle accident last year. I had an R1. I ride bikes, sport bikes. But I got into a bad accident, R1. I broke my neck. I was paralyzed for like 2 months.
Damn.
And I was bed rest. So when I was able to heal and I started getting like better, I started coming outside with the neck brace, crutches, just to gamble.
Crazy.
Just to gamble. When you injured, your money is, I'm making money, so it's stacking up. I'm not outside.
Yeah.
So I'm outside spinning this, and that's how I got the name, Mr. Spin That Shit. I started going outside spinning it.
Because you had too much stacked up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Strip club, I'm gambling all over, I'm giving money out. Like, when you sitting still, it's like that is accumulating.
Right.
That dog is getting up there.
Getting stanky.
You know what I'm saying?
Doghouse tipping over.
And then, gambling is just like, it's my therapy sometimes. People don't understand. That'd be my therapy.
Yeah.
Like, I've been gambling all my life. That'd be my therapy. I don't really like to do nothing.
Yeah.
Chill,
that's tough.
My lady, gamble, that's it. Pop shit, that's it.
That's different. I never been to gambling, bro. I never could do that. I'd be scared of that shit.
That's the worst vice, though. They said that vice is worse than liquor.
I know. That's what I'm saying. Like, I'd be like, damn, you win. You lose, too.
Yes.
Like,
Yes, I do lose.
You know what I'm saying? And it's like, it looked good, but I know what I went through. I'm gonna show you the good, but that loss had me ready to goddamn throw the ski mask over.
But that's the crazy part. I show my losses.
Yeah, you do.
I show my losses. It'd be hard, man.
Yeah.
Gamblers would understand, man. If you ain't a gambler, you won't understand. It'd be hard.
Gambling is a different life. Cause so that 42 Dugg situation, is that one of your biggest nights? I heard that was one of your biggest nights.
Yes, that was.
Yeah, can you explain that to the people, brother?
No, that day was legendary. I got the call. I was on the couch. I was injured, neck brace. Yo, 42 Dugg in town. You want to gamble? Or he ain't in town? You lying? Yeah, he in town. He got about like 300,000 on him. I'm on my way.
Come on now.
Went in the closet, grabbed like 250,
Solid.
250,000 cash. I know I don't need all that to win, but I'm extra. I like the.
Let me show you I got it too.
Yeah, let me show you I got it.
That's what it's for.
On my way there, let me get on the gram too, and let me pop my
on some pieces just to
shit like that.
Cause
So boom, I get into the hotel, whatever the case may be, we gambling. I ended up winning after like 3 hours. I ended up winning approximately $196,000, $200,000. The biggest win of my life.
Yee.
I was so open. That's just on my. Like, I got that on my rails. Like I'm in the car with the money going home. Like
all up money.
It's free. A free 200.
That's what I'm saying. Just straight up
in
money.
4 hours, 3 hours. You know, I'm making plans. I gotta buy a mansion. I gotta do this.
Yeah,
I gotta do that.
Get that.
Until I get home and shit ain't enough. It's money, but it ain't what I need to do. What I want to do.
Yeah,
I need more. You know what? Yo, I'm coming back tomorrow.
Ooh, you trying to double back on it? Okay.
Worst mistake of my life.
Yes, sir.
Yo, shout out to boy to Dugg. He ended up winning the whole 200,000 back.
Damn.
And yeah, I was going for a half a ticket. I had big plans.
Yeah.
I had big plans.
You try to go for it all.
Yeah,
Risk takers rule the world.
It ain't nothing to lose, man. The only thing I could do was break even. But if I get lucky,
right.
it's over.
Game changer.
I bought a house for in 24 hours.
Real. How can you go wrong with that?
It ain't work like that. It was a good experience though.
So it was the best day and the worst day combined, back to back.
Yes.
Happens to the best.
But none of that 250 got touched though. None of mine got touched.
Okay, so you just broke even, went back. You know what I'm saying?
I had a chance to win some good money, man. If I had a chance to rewind time, trust me, I would have spent that.
You would have kept your 200.
Yes.
So if you didn't double back, because y'all know like gambling has certain rules. I never did it, but I just hear like if you won the bad, it's like you almost gotta come back. You just can't stay.
Nah, you don't gotta come back.
You don't?
No,
you can just be like, I'm out. Okay.
We don't gotta come back.
I seen get mad when they be up. Nigga,
I don't got no motion. You take their last. Of course, they want to kill you. They want to fight, fuss, complain. But if you dealing with two against emotion, then like, you got us a fair game.
That's real.
I like it, but I catch up with you next time.
Right. So it ain't okay. So that's just like bottom dweller. When like nigga, you gotta stay.
He was dingling that money in front of me, man. I got home, like I got another 300 right here. I got another 300 right here. I'm like,
I want that too.
Yeah, I ain't even come with the whole 200. I came with 50.
Yeah, that's light.
And I just started borrowing the world. I pay. How can I get him? You got money? You got a rollie on you? I took my man all gold rollie. Give me a watch.
Green face, mom.
No. He had the yellow one.
Okay,
and I had the chocolate. I put both of our shit at stake. Lost it both.
Bang, bang.
Dumb as shit. I'm a gambler, so I'm mad about that shit.
So that was your biggest loss and your biggest win, basically?
Yes.
Back to back?
Yes, back to back.
Damn. Have you ever been in a situation where you had some trick dice and you called it like?
Nah. I probably seen like 2-5. Like I was in Vegas on the sidewalk.
Yeah.
I had like 2 5s and 2 6s on the dice. But that was noticeable. But I never been in no situation like that.
Because I heard that Adrian Broder, she heard about that when he hit it for $5 million, the NBA.
Yeah, I heard about that, but I don't know where that money went. He spent that money?
Come on, man. You know, he's really Mr. Spit that all of it. You know what I mean? He don't give a f. Yeah, he gonna blow that shit like no tomorrow.
I seen something like that, whatever. I think they was playing, I don't know what they, I think they're playing craps though.
Yeah, playing craps. Ran it up on them.
Yeah.
Some NBA niggas got different type of money.
They ain't stressing that.
Don't give a f.
They ain't stressing that.
You know, they sit the niggas on his ass though, boy. You lucky. That happens, man. That's why I can't play that shit, man. Like, but you gonna gamble with money anyway. I did it before. Like I said, when I was in LA, when I had five supercars at the same time, mentioned in Malibu. I was betting on my content to go to the top. And I won and I lost too. So it happens to all of us. Some way in life, if you're trying to go big, you're gonna get them L's betting on yourself.
Hell
but when you win, it's way more glorious.
I will always bet on myself.
Got to. People don't know the importance of that.
I always bet on myself.
I can't depend on another motherfucker, man. I just can't.